Grand Rising, my beautiful taste bud family. How's it going today, you guys? I'm so happy that y'all are here with me today. Okay, I'm glad y'all waking up feeling good, feeling great, feeling amazing, that you're finding ease and choosing the best thoughts for yourself, the ones that make you feel like you're on top of the world, that make you feel like you have the ability and the capabilities to do the things that you genuinely would desire to do when it comes to building your life. Okay, I'm glad that you don't feed into those very tempting thoughts, persuasive thoughts that try to keep you stuck, that try to make you feel like you're less than, that try to make you feel like you're not capable or that you don't have control over your life. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Yesterday's action step was pretty much just choosing the best thoughts. Choose the thoughts that truly align on this new stable beginning that you are creating or desiring to bring towards you, etc., etc. Some of you guys, I feel like y'all have like a new job offer, a new opportunity. Some of you guys are wanting to create that. And this is like really putting your energy towards it. Okay, a lot of us would be like, I want this to happen, I want this to happen, and we could get so upset that it hasn't happened yet, but really it hasn't happened yet because you're not really ready to receive it. And I can only give an example. So it would be like if someone was like, they're really good. It's not just about talent, it's about aligning with divine timing too, for one, for also, and then it's also about you truly being able to maintain those blessings. Okay, so because it's so hard to be given something, for you to not even have the ability to maintain it, and for you to end up back where you started. Okay, like that right there is much harder to come back from than it is for you to just do all the work to be prepared to maintain those blessings, and when those blessings come, you're actually upholding them. Okay, an example for this would be if you wanted to be a music artist or something, and you put your music out there. It went viral. You got a lot of deals and offers and stuff like that. Let's say you got a record deal, you sign a contract for them, you put out a lot of music, you go to different states, different countries, etc., for 2 years, straight. Okay, then after those 2 years, you saw no money in return. You saw absolutely none. So you sold millions of records and blah this and blah that. But you didn't see any money in return. You still where you're at, and it could be because you thought you wanted the fame. So you signed that record label, not really reading the contracts. You were just really happy that they offered you $5 million to use to put your stuff out there. Okay, but little did you know you have to pay that $5 million back. Okay, that's an example. Another one would be, let's say your music did pop off or whatever, and you are in front of millions of people and you're shy, or it's not even just about you being shy, but you're not really stable and secure with who you are, to where you allow for people's opinions, projections to bring you down into depression. Okay, because people are ruthless. Not everybody in this world are uplifting and encouraging and supportive of you. Okay, so when you are in the eyes of a million people, that you have to expect for at least 10% of people to be ruthless, to be jealous, to try to bring you down, to say some of the most mean, hurtful things to you. Okay, especially when it comes to just your flaws and things that you've been through in your past, and etc. You haven't taken the time to truly heal from those things. You haven't taken the time to understand that those are just mistakes, and you learn from them, and you're not going to hold them over your head anymore, even if other people hold them over your head. You haven't taken the time to understand that, yes, these are imperfections that I have. I'm not perfect, and neither are you. So you can project all you want about my imperfections, or you could just focus on yours. Like, you haven't taken the time to really get stable within those things that can bite you in the ass, pretty much. So when you finally did get the 1 million followers or whatever that you wanted, you end up going into this deep depression to where you don't even want to put yourself back out there because you haven't taken the time to get deeply grounded within yourself. Okay, you didn't take your time to prepare to put a protection barrier around you in the eyes of that many people. Okay, and it's not to say that, you know, good things won't come from you, from your blessings and stuff as well. Good things will come too, but with good there's also bad. There's a balance of the two. Okay, and for some reason we will focus on the one dislike over the thousands of likes. Okay, so you have to mentally prepare yourself for that. Same with money. Okay, let's say you were just blessed with $1 million, but you have really poor spending habits. Okay, you do not know a goddamn thing about assets. Okay, so you have $1 million, you was blessed with $1 million. Okay, but you're spending it on cars, you're spending it on clothes, you're spending it on shoes, you're spending it on food. You didn't invest that money in any type of products. You didn't invest it in anything that will multiply your money. So that $1 million just went straight down, like you're back where you started. Okay, because you were trying to upkeep a lifestyle, you were putting in liabilities and et cetera, et cetera. So those are just examples. Really ask yourself, am I able to? You want to have this platform where you're creating a safe space for these particular people, but do you have content ready for them? Okay, like are you really gonna have things ready for them, you know, to shoot things out and et cetera, et cetera. So really make sure you are mentally prepared for the blessings that are coming your way. You know, like what habits will you need to have to uphold these blessings? What version of yourself do you need to embody? What thoughts do you need to embody? Okay, you can't expect to uphold your opportunities when you don't even feel like you deserve them yourself. Okay, so really with your mindset heavy, knowing that you deserve an et cetera. But I'm doing preaching. I just was on my spirit to say that, so I was just gonna say it for y'all. Okay, so let us go ahead and say our 6 core beliefs. If you're new here, take the time to write out 6 personal core beliefs for yourself. I like to share mine with you every single day to hopefully hold yourself accountable, to take a minute of your time to invest in yourself, to say these and feel them every single day. You being able to do them every single day makes it easier to retrieve that energy. Okay, in the beginning you may have a lot of resistance depending on how you were raised and your previous beliefs and et cetera, et cetera. You may have particular resistance because it's hard to break patterns and form new ones. Okay, but the more you say it, the more easier it's going to be to retrieve this energy. If this was the only thing that you did, if you only invested 1 minute of your time into your own mindset, saying and feeling your 6 core beliefs, you will find yourself in a much better position by the end of this year. Okay, so mine is based off of past unhealthy habits that I used to feed into, that I no longer desire to feed into, that no longer resonates with me. Okay, sometimes you have to continuously remind yourself who you are. Okay, all right, so number 1, the me that I see is all that I desire to be. Ashe. Number 2, I don't have to worry about others achieving their goals. It is not my responsibility. Ashe. Number 3, it's okay for me to say that I don't have the energy to be here for others. Ashe. Number 4, I am more than enough in all of my stages. Ashe. Number 5, I am certified through Spirit to live a limitless life. Ashe. Number 6, I'm loving everything that I do. I feel it. I embrace it. I am it. Ashe. Look, I ain't have to look down at it no more. Okay, that's how like eventually you start saying it so much you don't even have to look at the list no more. You start feeling it, and when you are placed in situations, like I'm always placed in situations where I have to tell myself that it's okay for me to say I don't have the energy to be here for this person. That person achieving their goal is not my responsibility. Okay, like I'm always placed in situations where these affirmations come up in my head because they know, oh, you about to feed into that old habit, sis. Nah, that's not who we are no more. Okay, so it'd be real cool. All right. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for only allowing for high vibrating energies and entities in this space, those with their highest intentions in mind. Okay. I wish y'all could see my full outfit because baby, y'all don't understand. Y'all, I love my body. I look good. I'm like, damn, girl, you fine as hell. You fine as hell, girl. I don't know who gave you permission, sis. And it's the fact that I'm all natural, like, baby. I naturally work for my body. Nothing against people who get work done or whatever, because do what you do what makes you happy. But I knew that I wanted to work to put in my own personal work towards my body. And it's not where I want it to be, but I am very proud of myself for where it's at currently. Let's see what positive affirmation card they have for you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate your positive affirmation card. You'd like to get to the collective today. Show me clearly. All right. So we have, I listen with love to my body's messages. My body is always working towards optimum health. My body wants me to be whole and healthy. I corroborate and become whole, healthy, and complete. Very beautiful. It's like my body naturally grows. My body naturally heals. My body wants to be its best self, okay? So that's really like when, it's almost like, yo, if you need to go pee, go pee. If you're hungry, go feed yourself. If your body is telling you you're tired, go rest. Especially with that, because a lot of us undermine rest to the point where we get burned out. Even healing work, okay, even undermining our emotions and stuff to where you start blowing up, okay? Like if something feels some type of way, listen to, it's a message. Your emotions, your feelings, it's a message. Listen to that shit, okay? Like I could say a problem that I always had is allowing for emotions to build up. Okay, so I would like, a person would do this thing and the relationship would be completely over. In their mind, they confused as hell, like what the hell? But in my mind, bitch, this the 30th time you done this thing. I just never said anything in the beginning. I let the emotions and the pain build up, okay? So I do feel like this is just like seeing how you can get your body to feel whole and complete by listening to what it needs to feel that way, okay? Just listening to it, okay? All right, so let's see what I am affirmation card they have for you. Alrighty. All right, so we have I am transformed. So it says, I see the beauty of change. Everything I have been through transformed me into who I am. I am so much more braver. I am so much more caring. I am so much more emotionally intelligent. I am so much more open. I will continue changing and improving. I am transformed. Okay, so even with your body, listening to your body messages, okay? Like if you're working out, you start going to the gym, you do 20 sit-ups in a day or whatever, and in the beginning it was hard, but it starts to get easier the more that you do it, okay? And so your body's going to start needing something different to feel more complete or transformed and whole. And so this is just saying, you know, just understand that you're always going through transformations, okay? It will kind of just even be with those affirmations, you know, like the fact that I'm able to just read them without even like, or pull them from my mind without being able to look at them anymore, is because my body is adopting to it as it's true. My body is transforming as I do these things, as I say these things. This is, my body feels good when I say these things. This is me listening to my body's messages. My body likes to feel empowered. My body likes to feel like it's the shit. My body likes to feel like a royal bitch. Okay. My body loves that shit. My body like, yes, bitch, the best of the best over here. And I be like, okay, body. Like, it's not me, y'all. My body, my spirit wants to be a rich bitch, okay? Like for real. I'm just tired of neglecting my spirit, okay? All right, so let's see what energy you should focus on today to help you positively move forward. Show me clearly, please, Spirit. Alrighty, so we got the High Priest card, okay? This talks about doing a lot of deep internal work, okay? Deep research, what is it called? Yeah, like I said, internalizing your thoughts, introspection. The High Priest card usually talks about an awakening, like a spiritual awakening. It talks about untraditional things like the occult. It's like receiving messages, okay? So with this Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like this is like listening to your intuition when it comes to what does stability looks like to you. With this Fool card here, it's like giving yourself a clean new slate, okay? Like literally don't think about the things that you've been through in your past. Don't feel like you are like for real, you guys, this is like really understanding, okay? Yes, I may have come from poverty. I may have experienced this. I may not have ever had $1 million before. I may not have ever made $1,000 in a week or two. It's okay, you know. It doesn't dictate what is possible for me in my future. So really taking a leap of faith, giving yourself a clean new slate, and really seeing, you know, how you can nurture yourself back into feeling more in tune with yourself. Okay, when you are safe, when you're stable, you're able to receive messages better, to help you get to the state that you're supposed to, the homeostasis state that you are genuinely supposed to be at. Okay, not the one that your trauma has formed for you. Okay, so when you're first in this uncomfortable stage, and you're trying to grow, your body wants you to stay in that state because your trauma has said this is my new normal. But you're creating a new normal for yourself, the real normal for yourself. And when you get really deeply aligned with that normal version of yourself, it's going to be hard for you to accept anything less than that. All right.